Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and the cheapest coins anywhere, make sure you guys check out amaozn.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over my Team of the Week, Week 3 predictions. By the way, my Cowboys play tonight, so they'll probably end up taking like all these Team of the Week spots when Amari Cooper goes for 200 yards, CeeDee Lamb goes for 250, and the Cowboys win by at least 2 touchdowns. That last one, I actually think is legit. But I do want to give a shout out to Beastie Eddie for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want the chance to be shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. And of course, like I always say, I'm going to do these Team of the Week prediction videos because I always get comments on them whenever I don't say it. The reason why I'm doing this video this morning and not doing this video later tonight after the Monday Night Football game is because EA literally reveals the players tonight. So I don't have time to wait for the Monday Night Football game because the players are already be out, so there's no predictions to be made. At least they showcase the heroes anyways. So always have to do these predictions in the morning, which I'm actually recording this video late on Sunday night, right after the Packers game. Incredible game. Absolutely incredible game. Now, I do want to say, guys, this Team of the Week specifically is looking like it's going to be pretty good. Honestly, I feel like we could have one very interesting player if EA wants to do it. As far as I can remember, I can't remember the last time they actually did this before. We'll get into that when we get to that section of the video, but that makes him look really interesting here. And then also the hero options, like there are some really good hero options, and I think a clear-cut favorite that everybody would like to see. But with that being said, let's get into my predictions. All right, so getting into my predictions, I'm going to say the 87 overall in the sets should be Mike Williams. Mike Williams had 122 yards and 2 touchdowns to help the Chargers beat the Chiefs. It was definitely a really good game. And I do think that he should be the highest overall in the set. Now, the reason I think he should be the highest overall in the set is because the other 2 players that I have in my predictions, I already have pretty high overall cards. It's just going to be +1 overalls for them. But 2 really good cards that can get +1s. But Mike Williams here, 6'4". Maybe they would give him some decent speed here for your guys', Chargers theme teams. This could be a pretty decent card. 78 to 87 overall. I mean, that's +9 overall. But the odds of them giving him, 9 speed, probably not going to happen. But maybe be like, I don't know, 88 speed. Probably not 89, probably 88 speed. I have got zero idea how he actually got back into the game because I'm going to be honest, he went into the blue tent for about 15 seconds. I think he had 1 playoff and Davante Adams came right back into the game after pretty much laying on the field. I mean, completely, to me, it looked like he was unconscious. Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him and he just wasn't moving at all. I don't know, but it definitely seemed odd. I am shocked that Davante Adams even came back into the game last night. That was incredible to me after the hit he took. 132 yards, 12 catches, and a touchdown, and a big win over the 49ers. A huge win. I do think Davante Adams does deserve a +1 overall here. He has an 88 overall, so he'd be up to a 90. Now, the only thing is, though, right, do they want to give Davante Adams an upgrade? Because I feel like we've got some pretty good promos coming up. We do have the possibility of seeing Mud Heroes. I know we didn't see it last year in October. I think we saw it last year, like, really late in the year, like April, May, something like that. But there is a possibility that they're coming up with a promo with a lot of current players, and Davante could potentially be in that. That's one thing you guys have to kind of realize here with Team of the Week. There's a lot of players that will have really good weeks, and EA doesn't give them upgrades, and it's because they have them saved for promos. Like someone like Tyler Lockett, who had like incredible back-to-back weeks, nothing in Team of the Week. That's not a coincidence. They definitely have him saved for a promo, but Davante Adams here up to a 90. We'll see. And for my final set piece, I'm going to say Matthew Stafford. Now, he had 343 yards and 4 touchdown passes. And there's a really key part as to why I would actually really want to see Matt Stafford get this upgrade. And that is because he has an 88 overall strong arm quarterback, right? He is a strong arm quarterback, 88 overall, which means powered up he's at 89. if he goes up just 1 overall, just powered up by 1 to a 90 overall, Matt Stafford would get Gunslinger. And now that we actually do have Gunslinger quarterbacks in the game with Zach Wilson, they could start adding more. They really could start adding more, and this could be the week that we see Matt Stafford. Now, I do think, though, that if they decide to not give Matt Stafford a card here, the one player I will say that I think maybe could take his slot here, depending on what EA wants to do, is Kareem Hunt, I guess. He had like 150 total yards, I believe 1 touchdown as well. So Matt Stafford, I think, could be in the set, could get a +1, and would be exceptionally well. And if you think I'm missing someone crucial, just hang on. Now, somebody that had a career game, Myles Garrett, okay? Now, he has a 92 overall LTD, but you guys can see him on the auction house right now. It is currently not up on the auction house, the 92 overall LTD. And I have to say this, all right? It wouldn't feel right for me to do my Team League prediction video and not have Myles Garrett in here. He had 4.5 sacks. He had 4 tackles for loss. He had 7 total tackles. Like, that is an insane game. If they keep doing Team of the Week like this, in like 2 years from now, he's going to end up getting like a limited for week number 3 because that is just an incredible game. My only thing is, he has a 92 overall limited, which means it's already being able to be powered up to a 93, and then with a +1, Myles Garrett would be a 94 overall defensive end, and that card would be insane. And do I think he deserves it? Yes, absolutely. Insane game. Literally the best game ever of his career. My only issue is I don't think EA's gonna do it. Now, I'm kind of leaning like 90% they probably won't do it, and 10% yes, but I just wouldn't feel right if I didn't put him in the set as my prediction because he deserves it. And I know some people are going to say, well, there's a 95 Dan Marino power to 96. That's a Team Diamond Master. That is way different than EA giving Myles Garrett a +1 and being able to make him up to a 94 overall, because you also have to think about this, okay? EA, they just gave Myles Garrett a 92 overall limited, which can be powered up to a 93. They want to give Myles Garrett another card, probably like a 95, a 96 overall card, whatever. But if they give him a +1 to a 94, they're going to have to give him a crazy high overall card. Wait until he's being able to get to a 97, 98, 99 overall, whatever. Maybe Team of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year if he ends up winning that. It's kind of iffy, and I don't know if EA wants to have another 94 overall player, or the first 94 overall player, I should say, in the game already with Myles Garrett and that power up right there. I don't know if they want that. And again, like I said, with Dan Marino, yes, I know he's a 95 overall, but that is a Team Diamond Master. That's way different than 92 overall Myles Garrett being a +1 as well into his power up, so you can bring him to a 94. But I'm going to include him in here because he deserves it. Now, with 2.5 sacks and 2 tackles for loss, Matthew Judon for the Patriots, I think deserves to go ahead and get an upgrade as well. Now, he does have this 81 overall. I feel like with Judon, he could potentially be the 87 because he is the biggest name player here. But as I said, I do have one thing to add to this set potentially that would be completely different, and maybe if EA does it, that'd be really awesome here. But I think Judon, probably 87. And with 14 tackles and 2 interceptions, I'm going to say Logan Wilson, having only a 73 overall card, will probably end up getting like that middle piece in the set, because Myles should be like an 80 overall or the 81, whatever, if he ends up getting that +1 there. So Logan Wilson, 80 speed, 83 excel, could be a decent little upgrade. But one final player I want to mention here, and again, EA usually doesn't do this, and I don't remember the last time that they did do this, but I think he deserves to be in the Team of the Week set. Be Justin Tucker. The man just hit a 66-yard field goal to win the game, which is just nuts. But the only issue is he has an 87 overall. So the only way I could see him being in the set is if they gave him a power up, because you can't power him up. You can't power up Justin Tucker, basically kicker here. You could give him a power up and then like give him a +1 to make him up to an 88 overall and make him have 87 kick power, 85 kick accuracy. I've heard people saying that, or I guess really +2, he'd be up to 88 kick power. I've heard people saying maybe they should give him like a special edition limited. I don't see him being the hero, and I don't remember the last time we actually got a Team of the Week kicker. They just don't really do it. So I don't know, but Tucker would qualify as a defensive player technically if you go ahead and take a look at how EA actually gives players upgrades. I actually looked back at last year's MUT Heroes, and with the Packers specifically, they gave Aaron Jones, who is the offensive player, right? They gave him a MUT Hero last year, and then the defensive player was Mason Crosby. So they would put him in the defensive set. So Justin Tucker will he get one? And as for my Team of the Week hero prediction, that is going to be Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen had 358 passing yards and 5 total TDs. And I would so love for Josh Allen to be the hero because just like Matt Stafford, strong arm quarterback, over a 90 overall, boom, you go ahead and get Gunslinger, or you have to be at least a 90 overall. And Josh Allen, he's got 89 throw power, 77 speed in this 83 overall card. So just imagine him as the Team of the Week hero. And to be honest, I think it's going to happen. I really do think it's going to happen. And I think that this card will be just disgusting. I think it's going to be the best quarterback in the game. But obviously, Dan Marino's really good as well. So, like, aside from Dan Marino, who gets, Howard Master, all that, Josh Allen, best quarterback in the game. And as for the LTD, guys, in 2019, he had 190 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm going to guess Mike Evans for the LTD. We have yet to get a wide receiver when it comes to the Team of the Week. I know that last week we did have our first offensive LTD in Aaron Jones. The week before that we had a defensive LTD and Myles Garrett. So I feel like this week we could potentially see a wide receiver now, and it could be Mike Evans. I don't know if they're going to alternate, between defense and offense, if they're going to keep going like that. But if they want to go 2 offense in a row, giving us Aaron Jones last week and then Mike Evans LTD this week, I think it'll be a really, really good card. Now, as for my, I'll call them legend Team of the Week players, the offense and defensive player, I'm going to go with Antonio Cromartie on defense. I'm pretty sure I predicted him last year when I did my Team League predictions here, but I'm going to go with him again. Antonio Cromartie, I would love to see an Antonio Cromartie card. That would be awesome. He did have 2 interceptions and 1 TD back in 2008. I want to say 7 tackles as well. So Antonio Cromartie for my defense. And for my offensive legend player, I'm going to go with Steve Smith Sr. He had 170 yards and 3 TDs. And I can't remember exactly what week it was, but I know that he had a week where he had 170 yards and 3 touchdowns. So Steve Smith and Mike Evans, I know they're both wide receivers, but we could easily have it happen. We could very much so get a limited time wide receiver and also an offensive legend player as a wide receiver. It makes no sense to do it, I know, but that's EA. That's their logic. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Let me know down below what you guys think about my Team League predictions and what other players you guys think we could see. I'm sure you guys have a ton of opinions about that. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.